light the fuse, bring the boom. Let's go ignite, elements collide in a flash of light. And you feel the boom, that means it's time. Light the fuse, bring the boom. Dynamite, let's go ignite, elements collide in a flash of light. And you feel the boom, that means it's time. Light the fuse, bring the boom. Dynamite.
What's up, everybody? This is my name is April Black, Professor of Women Wrestling. Welcome to my review of Wild Women Wrestling Season 2, Episode 18, right here on PW Hustle Zone. And we got a lot to cover on this episode, from the kickoff of the trio tournament to a ton of backstage segments that we got covered, and also the main event match between Kristen Glam and the All-American Girls, the new All-American Girls. And also you have Tiki, Chamorro in action. You got Gloria in action. And also you got the debut of one of Wild's newest superheroes, Lil J Boogie. All that and more in this episode we got review. But before we get to all that, we gotta talk about the first match of the episode. Is to kick off the trio tournament. We have Samantha Smart, Leader Her Team, IQ Superior, Classmaster, G.I. Jane, and a returning Disciplinarian. And we haven't seen Disciplinarian since Season 1 of the Relaunch, and she also was part of the Access TV era of Wild Superheroes. And now she's back here alongside Samantha Smart, G.I. Jane, and Classmaster, and they take on Team Spirit, Coach Capelli, Ariel Sky, and Pep Riley. And I gotta say right now, this match was okay. It was a bit of communication on both teams, but I'm not gonna hate on that. I'm not gonna crap on the guys on the miscommunication, because it happens. Especially someone like Pep Riley, who's having their first match ever in WoW, and also Disciplinarian, who just came back to WoW not that long ago after being mostly out for Season 1 and first half of Season 2. But I'm glad she's back now, because always been a fan of her since she came into WoW. She plays the evil, mean t-shirt gimmick really well. But the match itself was decent. It was fun. Yeah, we have a fun spot where Ariel Sky and Pep Riley was getting pushed around by Clapmaster, because she's towering over everybody in the matchup, being over 6 feet tall, 6 foot tall. But at one point, you have Ariel Sky and Pep Riley coming in and doing a tripping Clapmaster at the point she does splits. Yeah, G.I. Jane going on against Pep Riley. Pep Riley hitting a nice arm drag and holding on to the arm after she hit the arm drag onto G.I. Jane. Coach Capelli didn't show up to toward the end of the matchup. She gets tagged in toward the end. But I gotta get to that. But you have Clapmaster tossing around Pep Riley like it's nothing. Like, Pep Riley is raised like 90 pounds soaking wet, so it's gonna be easy for Clapmaster to take down Pep Riley. And Disciplinary comes in and suplex facebuster onto Pep Riley. But Pep Riley tags in Ariel Sky, hitting a hot tag, flipping around like she always does. At one point, she does a jawbreaker, slice spread them to a combination. Only get a 2 count because Samantha Smart puts Disciplinary's foot on the ropes, and that's when Ariel Sky tags in Coach Capelli. Disciplinarian pulls down the little braids that Coach has, and tags in Classmaster. Classmaster and G.I. Jane have another team move out with Classmaster in the ring and G.I. Jane holding the arms of Coach Capelli. But Coach Capelli ducks out of the way. Classmaster hit the big boot to G.I. Jane, knock her out of the ring, and Coach pins Classmaster 1, 2, 3, and Team Spirit moves on to the next round or next match, because we don't know we don't know who's in the tournament officially. We don't see no bracket. We don't see any we don't know who's in the tournament. But we just know that Team Spirit is in the tournament. IQ Superior is in the tournament. And also the people that are gonna be in in the next match next week. I'm gonna talk about a little bit in the tournament, but we don't know anyone else that's gonna be in the tournament. And I listened to someone that covers WoW also. I don't remember who y'all, but I think it's like Women Wrestling or something. But they said that WoW did not do tournaments well. And I agree. They don't know how to do tournaments. They don't have brackets. They don't have official announcements, and official team announcements, or official announcements who's gonna be part of the tournament. It's just like, oh, here's match 1, here's match 2, 3, 4 tournament. We don't know. We don't see brackets. We don't see who's in the next round. It's like they throw things together. I honestly don't like about WoW in their tournaments. But Coach Caballé gets on the microphone and reintroduced us to the new Team Spirit, and Ariel Sky and Pet Wiley herself, and she says that this is a team that was meant to be, and so it was. You're welcome. And they announced on commentary that next week's trios match for next week will be Exile, Genesis, Exodus, and Ice Cold taking on the trio of Steppy Slaves and the Mighty Mites, and that's gonna be a fun matchup next week. And also you have a backstage promo of Santana Garrett and Americana trying to talk strategy of the matchup against Glam, and Americana just telling Santana Garrett like you can't have what happened last week, last time happen this week. Okay, we gotta go out there and actually win this match. And I'm still shocked that Jesse Jones turned on me. And Santana is like, I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. Like this is what Jesse Jones is. How Jesse Jones is. This is the same thing. This is the same thing that Amber did years ago when she turned on me. So I was in the same shoes that you were in now, Americana, but that's pretty what it is. Yeah, Santana Garrett, Americana, focused and ready to go for the main event matchup against Glam. We're still backstage and we see the tag team champions, the Tonga Twins, coming in chaos, talking about how the Mud Truckers, Big Red Betty and Holly Swag have been gaining a lot of momentum as of late in WoW. And as you know, a lot of tag teams have been gunning for the top spot to face the Tonga Twins. You already know that the Miami 3 Heat's gunning for them, or the last call is gunning for them, and it seems like the Mud Truckers are moving up the ranks to be the next contenders for the tag titles. But out comes Tiki Chamorro, asking the Tonga Twins to accompany her to the ring for her match, and the Tonga Twins like, nah, we're sorry about that. We gotta talk to McLean after the show, talk about our next challenge for tag titles, but we promise you we will do it. We will come here in the next match. And Tiki Chamorro is upset, obviously, and hopefully it doesn't bear her too much to say, because she still got focus on her next match as she takes on the cardio queen Gloria. And it was a really fun matchup between the two. Gloria, of course, the rookie. I mean, I guess this is her first time in WoW, it's her first year in WoW, but she doesn't wrestle like a rookie. Gloria, aka Delilah Doom, she's been wrestling for damn near 10 years. So calling someone a rookie when she's wrestling in wrestling for 10 years is crazy to me. Yeah, she's a rookie in another company. This is her first time in a company, but don't call her a rookie. Call her one of WoW's newest superheroes. Calling her a rookie is kind of dumb, in my opinion. But anyway, back to the fact of the matter. It was a fun matchup between Gloria and Tiki Chamorro. Tiki Chamorro got a couple offers here and hit a monkey flips and hit her patented headbutt. At one point, Gloria hit the post check, which is her version of the Willow's Peak. Shout out to Victoria. But it only got a 2 count. And you ask me, Victoria should be a little bit upset about that, because whenever she hit the Willow's Peak, nobody kicked out of that. Nobody has still yet kicked out of that when Victoria hit that move. I'm just saying, maybe Victoria can give you some pointers. But back to the fact of the matter, you have Tiki Chamorro trying to get back in the matchup, trying to do whatever she can to get back in it. But fortunately, Gloria hits her with a Wobus Annihilator. 1, 2, 3. And Gloria gets the win. I think it's her third straight win in WoW, and she moving up the ranks. And again, I really started to like Gloria. I've been watching her for a while outside WoW, but Gloria it has been fun to watch. She is she's a good heel, she's a great wrestler, and she makes everybody else look good, and especially the ones wrestlers that haven't been wrestling outside WoW that often, like your Kane Crosses, your Tiki Chamorros, and even your Keita Russes. You know, Keita Russ has been in WoW for a decade. She hasn't really wrestled outside of WoW. Never really wrestled outside of WoW like other promotions, like indie promotions or major, like big promotions. So Gloria has been doing really good, you know, like wrestling wise, and been getting, like, having people like those superheroes looking great. So Gloria, shout out to you. You've been doing a great job, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of you. And wow, we move on to the semi-main event, and we have Chella going against one of WoW newest superheroes, Lil J Boogie. And I gotta say right now, Lil J Boogie, you gotta be pretty big deal. A lot of fans are gonna like her. A lot of fans already liked her, but you gotta be a lot more fans that tune into the show and attend the shows, and people gotta get behind her immediately, because she is a really fun character, a really fun person, and she does have a bit there in the background doing ballet and all kinds of dances, including hip hop, obviously. But in reality, all seriousness, Lil J Boogie gonna be a really good, really big deal. A lot of fans are gonna like her, and I was hooked immediately, because she is a lot of fun. She had a fun match against Chella, and it was just a rare babyface versus babyface match, and it wasn't really like key, that main key moments in the matchup, but it was a little fun, a couple of fun moments in the matchup where they do like kept up at the same time, and they were like, hey, yeah, nice one, and Chella like throw you in the corner, and you have Chella hitting a uppercut and a knee to the face, similar to CM Punk. You know, not a CM Punk reference, you dorks. And but then you have Lil J Boogie getting her offense in, hitting a real good suplex, and you had Lil J Boogie ducking the kicks of Chella. At one point, she ducks the low kick, and she does a little break dance on in front of Chella. And Chantilly like, oh, nice one, and drop kicks her in the face. It was little moments like that had me like, it was a fun matchup to watch. But the close moments in the matchup, you have Chella and Lil J Boogie trade pins back and forth like a seesaw, and it was a fun little sequence between the two ladies. But eventually, Lil J Boogie gets the pin. 1, 2, 3. The upset victory. Her first match, her first win in WoW, and everybody is cheering. Everybody is behind her. Even Chella show her respect, raise her hand, and have a dance off to cap off the match. And I'm glad they didn't do the whole cliche, oh, babyface gets jealous of the babyface, the other babyface, and they turn heel all of a sudden. I'm glad they didn't do that because it could be another cliche to one in the mud. I'm glad they had Chella show her respect, shake her hand, raise her hand, and just start dancing around the ring. It was fun. I like that. And before we get to the main event, we got a few backstage segments. We got a cover. They have Genesis, One Third Exile, screaming at someone on the phone, saying that why you're not here. We should be here. I don't care. We don't have a match this week, and next week we do have a match. It's part of the trio tournament, and you should be here no matter what. And we can only assume that she's talking to Exodus. And a couple weeks ago, where Genesis had a match against Kane Quest, Esther was nowhere to be found. She wasn't in the locker room. She was just the stuff to shovel and distraught about not only the loss she had against King Crush, but all that's been happening with Exile, and I don't blame her. And hopefully we see some good communication between Exile next week as they take on the Mighty Mice and Stevie Slays. Speaking of communication, Ice Cube Superior did not have good communication tonight in this episode, as Cladmaster and G.I. Jane start yelling at each other backstage, and Cladmaster blamed the loss to G.I. Jane, and G.I. Jane's like, oh, why are you blaming me? I listened to this Smash Mark, and Cladmaster said, no, you didn't. You didn't listen to her. And G.I. Jane said, if Smash Mark wasn't here right now, I'd be leading this team. And I mean, G.I. Jane has a point. She didn't lose the matchup. Cladmaster was the one that got pinned. So I just say, and G.I. Jane, she had been proving herself to be like the strongest link of the group. I mean, Cladmaster says he's the weakest link. I don't know about that. I mean, you're the one that got pinned, Cladmaster, not G.I. Jane. She did her part, but it was you that got pinned. But speaking of Team Spirit, they in the locker room. Pet Wiley, Aero Sky celebrating, and Coach Capley is like, Gloria was just like, hey, knock it off. You should not be just celebrate like that. You should not be celebrated too much. You almost lost tonight. It was me that filled the load. So we gotta make sure we don't get have that close of a match. We gotta get better and make sure we win this tournament. And I'm paraphrasing, of course, but Coach Capley, even though they won the match against IQ Superior, she's still not happy with Aero Sky and Pet Wiley, and she still wants more from Aero Sky and Pet Wiley. And honestly, I don't blame them. I don't blame her. And hopefully we see some more improvement from the trio of Team Spirit. But we move on to the main event. We have the new All-American girls, Santana Garrett and Americana, taking on Grissom Glam, Jay Jones, and Amber and Nil. Really, dude. Anyway, this main event match was a little bit better than the last encounter. We had a finish, but honestly, I don't know. I'm not trying to crap on her. We don't talk anymore. We're not friends. It's not that. I just don't think that Amber has in her anymore. Because when you see Jesse Jones in the match against anyone, against Tay Garrett or Americano, she's House of Fire. She's working her arm like she always does. She's doing her part in the match. But when Amber's in the match, she's just I don't know. She doesn't have any she does have any ring was. I mean, she left the wrestling at home pretty much, and so it's just she's not just having energy in her like Jay Jones. I think she left all her wrestling, all her energy back home in Amberland. Like, I don't know. This matchup was okay, I guess, but in the end, Amber Nell gets the pin off Americana with a super kick. 1, 2, 3. And after the match, Jay Jones got on the microphone saying that nobody in the tag team division is gonna stop them. Not all American girls, not Diva Malane, not anyone. Well, maybe someone so probably maybe someone does stop you, or maybe someone that doesn't want to show up at all after season 2 or during season 2. But anyway, that fact of the matter, the matchup was okay. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that the match. But overall, the episode itself was a fun episode. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed Lil J Boogie's debut. I enjoyed I enjoyed the second and third match, the semi-main event. The first match was okay. The last match was, yeah. But overall, it was an okay episode around this week. And again, if you miss any episodes, you miss any matches of this past weekend, they upload the matches every Monday, whether it be a holiday or not. They even upload matches during Martin Luther King Day. So make sure you check those matches out if you haven't already. They upload, they already uploaded, and they upload the promos and backstage segments on their Facebook account. So make sure to check it out. Let me know down below if you have seen the episode. Let me know down below what your thoughts on it. And make sure to like the video, subscribe, tap the bell, you don't miss any of my videos. Stay warm, because it's freezing that over here. Like it's like, I know it's -3 in Colorado. It was -7 over here in Minnesota this past weekend. So wherever you are that has snow and a frozen tundra, stay warm. I beg you, stay warm. But I hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed Hard to Kill, TNA, Hard to Kill, AW Collision, and I'm pretty sure none of you didn't even watch Battle of the Belts. But it's okay. Hope you guys had a fun weekend nonetheless. But till next time, I'm Michael Davis, Black. Follow me on social media at MacRaceness on Twitter, at Michael Davis 2 on Instagram. Follow the Hustle page at the Hustle Phantom on Facebook. Subscribe to the DPVSO on YouTube with Adrian Brown, the Professor, Sabella Cruz, Billy Way, Big Way, all those guys. And I'll see you guys later. I'm out.